Hello everyone, welcome. We're back for the second match week of Crown League. First game today is Iconic Crew against Sunrise. We're already in the ban phase, but we have some important things to say. I'm alone for the first game. If you don't recognize me, it's Val. I'm back after uh, after some days. I wasn't able to cast. I had some health issues, but it's not the most important thing today, as we have the first ban. Is Nana from the side of Sunrise. If you're curious, Hockey is going to be for the second game later today, as Charisma is getting banned from the side of Iconic Crew. We'll see the second ban coming in from Crypti.
I might not be a
Is the
lady
Barat.
fan, but I do know my traits.
Iconic Crew is hunting for the first win in the regular season. And Sunrise, they won their first game. They want to remain undefeated, but Iconic Crew is going to give them a challenge. They're not a bad team. They won their preseason game. So it's going to be a good match, I hope. It's going to be a good match. We're going to see some good highlights. Of course, for our TikTok. If you didn't know, the league has its TikTok. So make sure in free time, if you want to know some highlights from our matches, just make sure to visit our TikTok. And Matilda and Enjoy getting banned. Unfortunately, no tournament lobby, but oh, small mistake from my side. We are in a tournament lobby, and now for the last ban of the first phase from Drake, we got a one name change. It was name before, and now it's Drake. Guinevere is getting banned, so now the first pick from Gyaru from Sunrise. We'll see what he's going to go. It's the Aurora. We've seen the Aurora on the rise after her revamp. It's a very good hero. And the X-Borg getting picked up.
I will choose my own path.
And the Arlott. A flex pick. Now we see the X-Borg having the retribution, but it doesn't have to be like that. It can be a flex pick, X-Borg to the EXP lane and Arlott roam, or even the Arlott jungle. We can still see a lot of flexibility from Iconic Crew. I think that's very good. That's very good 2 picks. They gave him a lot of flexibility, but now Sunrise picking up the Bruno, a very solid pick in the gold lane. And now they're going to be the Fredrin in the jungle. Of course, it can be flexed to the EXP lane, but it's not as common as it used to be. And I don't expect it, to be honest, to be flexed to the EXP lane. So it's going to be the Fred in the jungle for Sunrise. And now, the last pick in the first phase from Iconic Crew, and it's the Hanzo from Danzy. So it's going to be the Arlott Rome and an X-Borg EXP. We've seen the Hanzo from Iconic Crew picked up a few times, and Danzy was putting up the work on that Hanzo. Now we're moving to the banning phase. No, banning phase. And the Minotaur
will finish off what was left
good ban.
undone.
Sunrise was missing a roamer, because of course Fredrin is not going to be the roam for them. It's obviously the jungle or the EXP.
Come on, Dexter. It's our
Brawl
showtime.
getting banned for Iconic Crew. Now Carty. The last ban for Iconic Crew. They're still missing a roamer and an EXP laner, unless they wanna surprise Iconic Crew with the EXP Fredrin, but the Tigreal getting banned, and the Pharom is instant ban Pharom is from Sunrise. And the Diggy is still open for their own position, but now Iconic Crew is going to pick up either the mid laner or the marksman. Looks like the Novaria. They're teasing the Novaria pick. I like it. I think everyone likes to see Novaria getting played.
It's destined.
And it is the Novaria for fun to the mid lane. Ruby getting shown for smoke ball. Probably for the EXP lane. Yeah, we're still not teasing their own position. Diggy, I think might be the pick. Might be the pick here. Honestly,
Begins.
unless they wanna surprise us.
I love the smell of gunpowder.
They're not going to. It's the Franco, a very reliable pick. Got down the Hanzo, and now it's only the gold laner left for Iconic Crew. We'll see who are they going to go with. There's not much hero that can shut down the Bruno in the early game, but it's the Iksha for Iconic Crew. I would say very 50-50 draft. The Hanzo for Fredrin. Hanzo of course works well against tank junglers. We're gonna see how it's gonna pan out for both teams, as now we're moving into the game.
Smash them.
And we're here for the first game of the second match week. That was against Iconic Crew. We'll see Gyaru already in position to try and hook the blue buff, but they're starting from the red. Danzy starting from the red buff. We're seeing rotation from Gyaru already into the gold lane to help low end. Mid lane getting cleared. Not really much happening in the first levels. Iron hook but misses. Already a lot of attention getting into that gold lane. Both teams want to make sure their marksmen having the most comfortable time laning. Danzy taking the little one there. Hanzo is of course going to have an easier time farming than the Fredrin. Going to the enemy jungle, stealing another creep from them. But Sunrise already preparing for some action in the gold lane. Iconic Crew, I think, expects it and fun. Coming in, helping Drake. But he gets hooked, but that probably won't lead to a kill. Riptide invading the jungle. Some action at the top lane. Smoke ball getting quite low. He has to probably recall for the turtle fight. He's going to be at a very low HP. The team's already rotating. But first, both the junglers are going to take their buff. Danzy using the ultimate, going for the blue buff. Cryptai has to use his retribution, and that's going to be an easy turtle for Iconic Crew, I think. Last Insanity from Carti. Danzy scores the turtle. Flicker from Smoke Pole, targeting Danzy, but the first blood for Iconic Crew. Cryptai is down. They're going in fun with the double kill. Smoke Pole's taken down. Danzy still going to 0-0. Super aggressive from Iconic Crew as they get the turtle and 2 kills. That was very worth it. That was an amazing fight from them. And they're already ahead 1.5k gold. I'm very impressed from that team fight. Fun. Doing a very good job in that team fight. The Armor picked up in the first phase. Genius pick. Danzy taking the lead to Wanderer. We're going to have some chill time now, but teams again in the gold lane. Gyaru is taking a lot of, and the bloody hunt onto Irie, and he escapes somehow. Full barrage, but that's not going to do a lot of damage. Cryptai taking out Irie, but Gyaru is taking out the process. 0 very low. 3 and 2. Fun. Overcommitting. Final slash onto 2. Cryptai is down. 0 burns the passive. Drake with the kill and with Iron Hook onto the turret, but Gyaru doesn't have the ultimate to punish Danzy for that aggressive play. He's going for the turret. They're trying to push already in the 4th minute. Danzy taunting Gyaru as another turtle spawns, and the team is already rotating through it. We see a kill in the bot lane. It had to be an Iron Hook from Gyaru that we missed, but 0 getting died under the turret and he falls to Danzy. That's just very powerful from the handle. Just being able to just dive without any noise. Like, it's very hard to get punished early game, but and the turtle retry battle won by Danzy. Last Insanity from Carti going for Cryptai. Danzy, everything is getting thrown at Cryptai, and it's the early game. The Fredrin is not that tanky yet. Astrosphere missed from Irie. Full barrage from Drake. Putting the minions and getting even more pressure. Iron Hook into fun, but he doesn't know where to go. I'm offended, missed. Fun is going to escape, but Drake takes out Gyaru. 0 very low flicker. Last Insanity from Carti taking down 0. Cryptai again low, and he falls again. Danzy without his ultimate going to get chunked by Loen. What an early game from Iconic Crew. They're already almost destroyed two middle turrets for Sunrise. The Freshmen is struggling a lot against the Hanzo. Is getting another buff stolen from Cryptai. He's just relentless. Danzy diving everyone under the turret, chunking them down. You see Fun in the top lane. They want to go after Smoke Ball now. I'm offended under the turret. Doesn't lead to anything. Sunrise again in the bot lane. They want to shut down Drake. He's 4-1. Has to be ahead in gold by quite a lot now. Yes, Iconic Crew is ahead in gold by 5k. That's a lot, and as we see now, Drake is 1k gold ahead over Loen, and now Loen is getting dived by Danzy again. Gonna find a kill here, but another turtle spawns. Danzy without his retribution, that can be a chance for Sunrise to take it down. Cryptai has retribution, but they're not going to contest it. That was a good chance to try and take it. Then turn around. A flicker from Smoke Ball. But he gets taken down by Drake. Found very low though. If they can find him. Drake getting caught by Cryptai. But he's going to retreat with fun. Danzy is just living in Cryptai's jungle. Like, Cryptai can't take any farm, any creep. Danzy is just, he just said it, like, it's my jungle now. Top lane turret is destroyed. It's going to be a chill game now. Probably Iconic Crew is going to wait for the lore, but Karthi losing Firaga armor and just taunting. They know they have an advantage. Full barrage, flicker! Oh my god, look at the damage Drake does now. Zero and Gyaru and Loen very low, able to escape. But they're going to probably lose that turret in the middle lane. Moko is not enough to defend it alone. And they do lose it. It doesn't look good for Sunrise. To be honest, it doesn't look very good. I don't know what's the plan for them. We're going to have to see some miracle iron hooks from Gyaru to turn around this game. Danzy and Drake, like, they just look unstoppable right now. An iron hook lands on Karthi, but you can't follow it up right now. You don't have much damage. Cryptai getting very low, and he falls, overcommitting. Last Insanity under the turret. Zero just getting melted under his own inhibitor turret in the 10th minute of the game. That's just crazy advantage from Iconic Crew. 10k gold in 10 minutes. That is way too much for Sunrise to handle. And Nancy takes the Lord, and they're going to look to end the game very early with that Lord. Sunrise they have to defend the Lord, and they have to probably defend multiple Lords until they can start having any chance in the team fight. They don't have much of a choice, and Nancy just relentless. Just diving, and you don't have to think much when you have such an advantage now. The Lord is marching down the middle lane. You're going to prepare the minions, sync the minions, and the bot lane. Danzy again with the ultimate. He's hit level 15 now. That's 5 level difference between the junglers. They're working on the Lord now. Last Insanity pop, full barrage. Look at the damage. Just everything getting thrown at Sunrise. It's only Smokeful left. We'll see how he can defend. Try and defend, but we'll see how he's gonna do it. No minions currently, but Smokeful is down, and that's going to be the end of the first game. In 11 minutes, Iconic Crew gets the work done.
Victory!
We'll be back soon for the second game. I hope it's going to be more even. We'll see how Sunrise is going to respond to that.
Light me up and watch the world.
There we go. Welcome everyone back. We're here for game 2. Iconic Crew against Sunrise. in game one, we've seen a bloodbath from Iconic Crew. Like they were just dominating Sunrise so much, and
The strongest ninja
we
has
see the Hanzo
arrived.
getting banned from Sunrise. It was probably the biggest issue for them. Danzy on that Hanzo is just way too much to handle for Sunrise, looks like. So they want to take it out. But from Iconic Crew, just an Xborg ban, which is very interesting
We'll finish off what
as
was
they picked the
left
Xborg
undone.
for themselves in game one. So now they ban it. Second ban follows with the Minotaur. We didn't see Minotaur in game one as it was
Time to
banned
drop the
too.
beat of the
Your
flesh.
team
Oh,
is
and
banning.
the Joy, a meta ban. Joy is still very strong in the meta. Getting taken
I'm
out,
born
Your
with
team
talent.
is
Universe.
banning.
getting banned too. A flex pick, it can be flex and
Do you want
basically
to
free
make
rolls.
friends with Nana?
Roll me XP in
Your
jungle.
team is picking.
And the last banner is the Nana. As we're moving to the picking phase, Iconic Crew, the first pick. We'll see what are they going to go for.
Always on the way.
Your team is picking.
It is the Matilda. We've seen the Matilda getting banned in the first game. Now it's available, and Iconic Crew wastes no time. They want to pick it up. Now, Sunrise. Now Sunrise is picking. 2 picks coming on from the red team. I have no idea what they're going to go for. They had to change something. Game 1, we've seen nothing was working for them. The Brethren
Love and
wasn't the
night
best.
are everlasting.
Now they're going for the Sicilian very early. And the second pick is going to be the carry
Your team is
in the
picking.
gold lane. We've seen Drake dominating the gold lane. We've got dominating the Bruno, the Ixia. They leave the Ixia open, and they think they can handle the Ixia with a carry probably. If the Ixia is going to get picked up from Iconic Crew. We don't know that yet. We'll probably see in a couple of seconds. 20 seconds left on the clock for picks from Iconic Crew. No Ixia now for Iconic Crew.
For honor!
Your team
And the
is banning.
Tigre. Tigre for Sunrise. So it's going to be natural that they're going to ban the Digi out. As it's the biggest counter for the Tigreal. But now
Your team
there's the
is
Faramis.
banning.
To live is to trick the Reaper.
Now banning comes from Iconic Crew. Sunrise is still missing a jungler and an EXP laner. So they banned the Turiza for the EXP.
Of imprisonment.
Iconic Crew is missing a jungler and the mid laner. Although the Matilda, in some extreme cases, can be flexed into that mid lane. We've seen that a couple of times in other tournaments. So maybe they want to make a surprise here and try the Matilda in the mid lane, but I really don't think so. I think it's going to be the Matilda roam and another mid laner. The Aurora is still available.
Gaze upon the
Your
edge
team
of the
is
void.
banning.
I'm surprised the Aurora didn't get picked up. It's still
Your
open.
team is picking.
We've seen the Aurora getting banned quite a lot, and now it's open and nobody picks it. Sunrise opted for Sicilian, but now they opt for the Barats, another tank jungler. There's no Hanzo to worry about now, so they feel quite comfortable taking the tank jungler now for Cryptai and the Barats instead of the Fredrin.
It's
See how it's going to
destined.
work out. Maybe Baron picks up the Novaria. We've seen what he can do with that Novaria. And I'm very impressed with his skills with that hero. Sunrise have to be careful when you give that hero to Irie. He's very good at it. So now only the jungle left for Iconic Crew. See what Danzy is going to go. Now he's looking at the Nathan CC. it's going to be the Sun. Of course, he got a revamp recently.
Begins to a new
I
combat.
don't know if we've seen a Sun in the regular season or the preseason, but now we're going to see it in the hands of Danzy, and we know how good of a jungler he is. And it's another good counter for a tanking jungler. Sun melts tanky heroes. So Crypta is not going to have an easy life, but Sun is way weaker than Hanzo in the early game. In terms of farming and damage, you have to get at least like 2 items for the Sun to really be able to put into work.
Is within my hands.
Smoke pull now getting the Badang in the EXP lane, so a very different hero from Ruby. Sunrise, it looks like they made a lot of changes, and they want to respond to that game 1 that iconic Crew put up. 5 seconds left. We're going into game 2.
Smash them. All troops deployed.
And we're live for game 2. In case someone missed game 1, it was a slaughter for iconic Crew. They dominated the game, ending in 11 minutes. Now Sunrise, it was an embarrassing loss for them, losing in 11 minutes too. It was not something we want to see, but now, different drafts, different strategies. Everything is going to be different in this game. We'll see how it's going to pan out. Both junglers clearing the... It seems like Crypta is having some problems, I don't know. He's now in base. Danzy is clearing though. We have a pause. unfortunately, Sunrise has to forfeit the game as the jungler is not able to reconnect to the game. He has some technical issues. We don't know what's happening now, but game 2 will not be played. So Iconic Crew wins 3-0. That'll probably, that's the end for now. We're going to be back for the next game later today.